Welcome to Unit 7.5. This is about price discrimination. Price discrimination is the practice of selling different units of a goods or services for different prices. To be able to price discriminate, a monopoly must 1. Identify and separate different buyer types. 2. Sell a product that cannot be resold. Price differences that arise from cost differences are not price discrimination. Two ways of price discriminating. A monopoly can discriminate first among groups or buyers, advance purchase and other restrictions on airline tickets are an example. 2. Among units of a good, quantity discounts are an example, but quantity discounts that reflects lower costs at higher volumes are not price discrimination. Increasing profit and producer surplus. By price discriminating, a monopoly captures consumer surplus and converts it into producer surplus. More producer surplus means more economic profit. Why? Economic profit equal total revenue minus total cost. Producer surplus is total revenue minus the area under the marginal cost curve, which is total variable cost. Producer surplus equal total revenue minus total variable cost. Economic profit equal producer surplus minus total fixed cost. A price discriminating airline. Figure on this slide shows the market demand and the airline's marginal cost of $40 a trip. Single price profit maximization. The airline sells 8,000 trips a week at $120 a trip. Travelers enjoy a consumer surplus. The airline has a producer surplus of $640,000. Can the airline increase its producer surplus by price discriminating? Now, discriminating between two types of travelers. In figure on this slide, part A shows the market for business travel. The airline expands into the leisure market in part B. Leisure travelers will not pay $120 a trip, so the demand for leisure travel is the curve DL. The airline increases its output to 12,000 trips a week. The airline sells 4,000 leisure trips at $80 a trip. Consumer surplus increases and the airline producer surplus increases. Perfect price discrimination. Perfect price discrimination occurs if a firm is able to sell each unit of output for the highest price someone is willing to pay. Marginal revenue now equals the price. So, the demand curve is also the marginal revenue curve. Figure here shows that the perfect price discriminating monopoly increases its output until the price of the last trip equals marginal cost. producer surplus is maximized when the lowest fare is $40 and 16,000 trips are bought. The monopoly makes the maximum possible profit. Efficiency and rent seeking with price discrimination. The more perfectly a monopoly can price discriminate, the closer its output is to the competitive output, P equal MC, and the more efficient is the outcome. But this outcome differs from the outcome of perfect competition in two ways. First, the monopoly captures the entire consumer surplus. Second, the increase in economic profit attracts even more rent-seeking activity that leads to inefficiency. That's all for Unit 7.5. Thank you.